Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jonathan dah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today regarding visiting lecture program from University Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Welcome to the Honorable Dr. Nur Hazwani Dzulkefly as a program coordinator Bachelor in Computer and Business Honor, Institute of Information Technology with us today, and also to all participants today. Today's session is being live streamed on the University STEKOM YouTube channel. And now I will read our agenda for this afternoon today. First, we will start with the class presentation by Dr. Noor on the topic digital economy. And we will continue with the Q&A session for our participant in the next session. If you have any question for the speaker, please add them to the chat or raise your hand. Your question will be answered after the presentation. And let's start our class today for Dr. Noor. The time is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Novita. Hello, hi, Jonathan. Hi, Miss Novita. Only the three of us turning on the video. Okay, yeah, I can see the rest, like Kayla, Ani Sharifa, Pratama, James, and so on. Thank you guys for joining me this evening, and thanks to STEKOM University for having me again and again. All right. So today I'll be delivering an online lecture on digital economy. Right. But right. Um, you know what? It's actually most of us already understood what digital economy is. However, as for the sake of the lecture, so we'll be revising academically what it exactly means, and to revisit and to review some of our experiences. So I hope this time around we could have an interactive session, not only one way, presentation or lecture just from me. So I hope to get some feedback, some experience sharing from the rest of the viewers here. Right. My name is Nur Hazwani. I'm from University Kuala Lumpur. Apa kabar semuanya? Okay. Right. So I hope everyone sees, yeah, kabaik, good mom, right? Oh, they'll be answering me on the chat. Ooh, are you not allowed to? Okay, never mind. Okay, perhaps they so shy, right? Any of you ever been to Kuala Lumpur or University Kuala Lumpur? No, okay. Um, University Kuala Lumpur, situated really in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. If you ever heard about Kuala Lumpur Tower, KL Tower, the single one, and there's another one, the Twin Tower, okay, KL Twin Tower, and there's the latest one, we call it 118. There's another tower, but not as high as the KL single tower and the Twin Tower. So where UniKL is located somewhat in the middle of those two towers. On the right side, we'll be seeing the KL tower, the single one. On the left side, you can reach or you can see the twin towers. Okay, so it's a very strategic location of city campus of University Kuala Lumpur. If you got chance to come here, so I welcome you to come and visit our universities. It's a great place. Thank you. Okay, so let's begin our lecture today. I will be sharing my screen. Okay. Oh, Miss Novita, sometimes there will be problems with the internet connection. I hope, like last time when I had session with Telkom University, I was actually 15 minutes disconnected without me realizing. So I have my phone around me. So if you notice that my image is static, could you please alert me via WhatsApp?
Okay, I will, Miss.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Novita. Otherwise, I'll be talking all to myself. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. Okay. So have you guys seen my script?
Yes.
Okay. It's digital economy. There are four subtopics that we'll be discussing, that we'll be uh, learning about today on what is digital economy, why is it important, how does it differ from the traditional economy, and what are the top 10 most popular digital economy driver. Okay, so let's begin with what is it? Okay, so what is this? What is digital economy? So as we indirectly or directly, accidentally, okay, been experiencing, been doing it, being involving with it of all in all of our daily life, okay, in our routine, in our uh, activities, either at home, either at our workplace, at our study place, okay, everywhere. While we are on holiday, while we are working, okay, we already engage with digital economic activities. So, what exactly the driver, okay, of digital economy? There are five components here. Okay, all you need in order to make digital economy working is the internet, definitely. Without internet, there's no such a digital of things would be working or happening. Okay, then we should have mobile device, okay, and e-commerce, social media, and also cloud computing. So these are the five main components of digital economy. Right. Mobile device. Is it okay if there's no mobile device to carry out digital economy? What do you guys think? It's still workable, isn't it? All right. We still can perform. We still can carry out the economic activities. It still can be done even without mobile devices. However, it is more convenient using mobile. All right. Sorry. Like in Malaysia, we be using a lot on Grab. You heard about Grab company? I'm so sorry. I'm not really I got sore throat. Perhaps I should talk slowly. Okay. Here we frequently use Grab. There are three things that you can do. There are three major things that you can do with Grab here in Malaysia. One about the transportations. It works like e-hailing. It works like cab. You know. Another one is to order food from restaurants, and the third one is to do groceries shopping. However, it is actually more than that these days. You can also pay bills. You can also or there are other services available, topping up the internet for the mobile phone, or topping up internet data for house internet. Okay, also can be done with Grab apps. So that is why in our daily life routines, for example, paying stuff, okay, we usually, if not using card, these days people like to use QR code to make the money transfer, to pay for stuff they purchase in the store. Not only in the store, but also sometimes at the street. The stalls on the street also now been using QR code to pay. Okay. This started with China. I remember back then in 2013. Okay. Um, in China, they've been using cashless payment, even though they are on the street, because they like to use payment medium using WeChat. Are you guys still using WeChat? Okay, it was so popular back then before the emergence of popularity of Instagram, before even the emergence of TikTok, okay, where these two are the most used these days. People use WeChat, okay? It's not only for socializing, but also can be used as a medium of transaction, a medium of paying a payment, okay? So we cannot disagree that mobile devices are not important. Mobile devices are not the main component. It is a main component because most our activities is being carried out using our mobile phone. Okay, either you want to make calls, either you want to make order, either you want to call up for a cab, either you want to check out on your friends, check out on your families. We just need the mobile device. So that is why, in terms of economic activities, it's more convenient to use mobile because you are not going to carry your laptop, your PC everywhere. So that is why it is so convenient to use mobile device as to perform all your activities. Okay. And then e-commerce, definitely, because there's a transaction of buying and selling. So where else would this would be happening if it's not on e-commerce platform? That is why we need e-commerce to carry out digital economic activities. Okay. And then social media. In what way social media plays a vital role in digital economic activities? Simple. How did you get aware of some things that been sold online? How? Let's say you always mobilize, right? You don't stick to in front of your TV at home. So how are you going to discover or to be aware of that there are new stuff in the market? Yes, it's through social media. It's through advertisement on the social media. Be it you open YouTube, either you open your social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even Twitter, you'll be noticing lots of advertisement, isn't it? Right? Yeah. So you got to know about new stuff on the market from social media, from the advertisement displayed on the social media. Okay. And lastly, the cloud computing, of course, all the transaction record, all your postings, database, everything that you've done using digital platform, either on your social media, either on your online banking, okay, on the apps on your phone, everything has record, okay? So all those record must be recorded, must be kept for future reference It's either not only for you, but also for the sellers as well. So we need cloud computing. Right. Why is it important? Okay, there are 5. Okay, it's because of the current standing. I tell you what, if you look at your surroundings, okay, once you step out from your house, step out from your class, from your university, you look around, right? People are on their mobile phones like this because there are stuff that they need to do, whether they are about to order Grab, to order for their taxi, whether to plan where they are going, looking at the map or looking at their plan, whether they need to contact someone. Okay, everyone is with their mobile phones. So, as you can see here, look at the size of digital economy. I give you an example in America. 98% represent digital economy in America through how? In what way of activities? Look at that. Taxes, adults on social media, household with broadband, adults with smartphone, okay, news from online aggregators, freelancers, household subscribing to online videos, payments digitally made, investment observations, okay, retail, okay, millennials who regularly use emails and any other activities, all involving internet, all involving you of using your mobile phone. Okay, it's quite hard these days. Even kids, sometimes you might notice they are with gadgets or with mobile phones as early as 2 years old, I can say. Okay, because of what? Perhaps one of the entertainment source comes from the apps that the parents install on the phone. Okay, in order to keep the kids occupied while waiting for food, for example, in the restaurant, right? So you will see lots of the kids that engage with the games. They will play with games. They will, these days, if you bring okay, like for me, for example, yeah, when I hang out with my friends, they also got children. So in order to make our children get connected is through Roblox. Yes, it is. Right? So I think it's not a surprise for you guys. Yes, it's true Roblox. So they will say, what's your name in the Roblox? What's your name? So they get connected, all right? And they can even play together in the same setting, whatever games that you choose in the Roblox, either Among Us. There were lots of games in there. And they can get connected there. And they will start talking. Okay? That's the new way of engaging among children. Okay, unlike us, we need to break the ice, like saying, siapa nama awak, umur awak berapa, awak sekolah kat mana, things like that. That's how we engage. That's how we make friends. But kids these days, they use this. Okay, perhaps I'm talking about kids who already know how to use Roblox. So they will ask the new kids or the new friends they are trying to make here, what's their name on the Roblox, what's their name, they'll be adding each other, they'll be following each other. And then they started to play together, and it's like a situation in the game, right? So they'll be chatting, they'll be conversing about the things, the activities that they are engaging together at the moment. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's how this current standing of digital economy in America also actually in everywhere around the world. Okay, for as long as you hold or you are having or you have digital smartphone, you are actually already in digital economics landscape. Okay, Okay. Information. Like consumers have more information, is not just from manufacturers, but firms and firms, but also from other consumers in forums, in reviews, okay, in testimonials. Why they need those information? Because they want to make a good decisions about buying stuff, okay, about hiring services they intended to. Would you maybe 4 minutes? I need to close the door. I am back. Sorry. Okay. Um. Okay. Sorry. I give you another example of my experience. Okay. When I had my first, so far my daughter, I only have one child. Okay. When I first had her, my daughter, uh, I was in the UK pursuing my studies, and no one there. I mean, my family wasn't there. My husband's family weren't there. It's just me and my husband. So we were first time parents. So there were a lot of things that you need to buy, be it from milk bottles, the pump, anything, the bag, the clothes. Yeah, it is so. We are not getting used to shopping in the UK. We were just 3 weeks arrived, and we are about to be ready uh, to welcome the baby. So there were lots of things that we need to buy in advance to prepare. So what we did is we keep reading on the reviews. For example, which bottle, which brand that we can buy, which the bag to put baby stuff that we can buy that worth the money, and there were lots of compartments. Even the bottle warmer that we never purchased or never seen before, but we need it, all right? The bottle warmer, uh, we also read on the reviews which bottle warmer is suitable for traveling and for home use, which one is rather bigger but not really practical. All those sort of information that we never experienced firsthand, we need to know because we need to buy it. So we totally depend on the reviews, especially when you buy a lot from online marketplace such as Amazon, eBay. Okay, in the UK, it was 2014. It's already actively, everyone's already engaged with the e-commerce, with this online purchase. Um, so we were adapting to that, and we don't we don't mobilize a lot. Only my husband, because I was already about to the deal was closer, so I just rather stay at home. Um, so what I can do is just do online shopping to get all my baby stuff sorted. Okay, so it helped us a lot. Not only as first time parents that you need to depend on information from such reviews, but also from someone in the country like that. You never lived there before. You need to know how to live your life there, how to pay bills, how to create bank account, how to um register at the university, how to get to walk from the university, from your house to the university. It's all through the information that you got. Okay, so digital economy somewhat involve a lot of information because it made an informed situation for us as consumers who engage in digital economic activities. Okay. Proximity. Okay. 1 second. Okay, get my laptop charger. Right. So direct customer service channels, they enable the customers to resolve queries and issues with a manufacturer or service provider more quickly, instantly. As if you notice, there were a lot of websites these days, not only e-commerce website, but also government websites, okay, or services websites that offer live chat. So whenever you have queries that you might, sometimes on the website, there were a lot or too much information. You won't be finding it instantly. So you are chasing time. So what you need to do in order to know what you want to know is go to the chat box. At the chat box, you will straightway type your queries, what you need to know, what you want to ask, and they have real-time response. Yeah, you can see that this is very, very convenient for consumers these days because time is critical. Time is essential. We don't want to waste more time on finding the information we look for. We rather appreciate if we can get acquired information that we need instantly. Okay, so that's about proximity. That is why the time sensitive activity like this is crucial to digital economy. Okay. Security, definitely, because it involves money every time. So strong authentication of online payments make transactions more secure, definitely. Without feeling secure, without the confidence of the security of our money, of our transactions, we won't be engaging with online shopping, don't we? Right? We might first read whether this seller is it trusted, is it not, whether this platform is it okay, does it usually delay the customers' deliveries, all sort of stuff that we might want to know firsthand, we might want to know earlier before we make decision to engage with our activities with, for example, purchasing with the particular sites. Okay, so we need to make ourselves feel secure enough before we proceed with the engagement. And lastly is global presence. So goods and services available to consumers anytime and anywhere. The companies can enter more markets, right? What is meant by this is, I'm sure all of you have the experience buying stuff outside Indonesia or outside Malaysia, right? Because these days it's not that expensive like last time. The delivery charges of the worldwide deliveries. Okay, like last time it was so expensive, but these days it's no longer. Because why? Because it is so competitive. There were a lot of courier services that cater this service, posting worldwide with reasonable charges. So you as a seller, for example, you can expand your market to the not only to the local consumers, to your local customers, but also to the customers abroad. that's how digital economy evolves. That's how digital economy is being done. Because you digitally are reachable by anyone. If you make yourself reachable by anyone across the globe, right? Because these days it's not really hard to but of course there were taxes that you need to bear with and any other stuff, legal stuff that you need to go through in order to market your stuff outside the local market. But still, it is doable. It is not impossible. So that is how digital economy activities developing, growing, okay, because of the global presence. Okay. Before I proceed to the how does it differ and the top 10 most popular digital economic driver, I like to share something with you as well. A video, we call it as, okay, can you see that? I would like you to take a tour of this company who provide AI services to businesses in America. Okay?
You can build $1 million
Oh,
business
not this
and
one.
you don't need my money or anyone else's. No investors, no loans,
Okay.
no crowd
Speaking about this,
funding.
you see,
can build a 100%.
you see, as quickly they want to engage with you, if you are ever interested on anything displayed on your YouTube video, you can straight away go to the always on the left side of the video like this, visit site. So this is about ClickFunnels. So visit site if you want to know more. Sometimes there are advertisements from your favorite fashion stores, for example H&M. So here visit store or visit visit site. Okay, so the moment you are watching the advertisement, they also trying to engage with you quickly by putting up a link that can direct you straight away to them. Okay, either to their store, either to their websites, and so forth. Right?
Homegrown. What's his California office with Google. The founder, Lucas Bewald.
And I don't see Google. No. No, I don't know what. Do you know how, like, why some of these get up here?
Why is it lagging?
If you want to teach a self-driving car to recognize a pedestrian, a human like you or I, it first has to identify pedestrians from photos and then feed this information to the AI. And this process has to be done over 1,000, even 1,000,000 times over, which can be very time-consuming.
Let me show you how we do stuff around here. Actually, our department uses Monday.com, so I'm good. The work management.
This is where figure.
Right here, they are about to tell you how Figure 8 supply AI service assistance to Tesla. They are taking example of Tesla. in order for the AI in Tesla software for their cars working, they need to, for the autopilot, they need to identify humans while they in the motions, while the vehicles or the cars are moving. So in order to prevent from the cars hitting on the pedestrians, they need to consume, they need to supply to the system the examples of pedestrian that they can detect so that they can avoid. Okay, so what this figure 8 did to Tesla is do that kind of service that like they said, it usually takes lots of time, thousands of pictures. Okay, it's tedious, and yeah, so Tesla don't do it themselves, so they hire consultant like Figure 8 to do that for them.
Year 8 gets involved.
Right, guys. So that's the examples of digital economy activities, but in terms of jobs or tasks that can be done without engaging you as the permanent employee. All right, as you can see, the task or the job is being done digitally. All right, when you are done with the task given, you get paid. So in this case, like 30, what a figure 8 do, figure 8 do is they provide a platform for anyone who can log in and register to be part of them, right? To train the AI. So there, for example, the guy at the end of the video just now, he has given a task on differentiating between lots of stuff. You know, sometimes a name could mean two things. So how to differentiate the two stuff even with the same name on the Google search. So he was training Google system to differentiate. Okay, so like you seen in the earlier video, remember where Lucas showed you a video where they are ghost workers, okay, need to label the pedestrians for Tesla software to Tesla system to identify. So there were lots because it's not a static, isn't it? It's not always the same. So you have to fit the system with lots of examples. So in order to do that, you need more and more contract workers that they don't have to be hired permanently. Okay, as long as it's a task basis, as long as the task given done and you get paid for how much you have done. Okay, that is another view of digital economy that, as you can see, with the work being done digitally and you get paid. So it's like for your own economic activities, okay, that generates income to your household. Okay, so how does it differ? Okay, there were a lot of stuff that makes digital economy different from the traditional ones. Okay, especially in terms of physical assets, face-to-face interactions. Okay, that one are more traditional. On digital economies, they are rather on virtual connections. They're rather on still face-to-face, but on virtual platform, on digital platform, okay? Not on the physical setting. So here are the few factors, okay? Medium of exchange, okay? Last time, in digital economy primarily occur everything done electronically. Okay, digital payment. So unlike last time, more on board and mortar, cash payments. Okay, however, some more people still prefer cash payment. Okay, speed. Okay, transactions, communication, everything else these days can be done quickly, can be done instantly. Okay, unlike last time, it might take some time. Physical presence. So you don't have to require physical presence to carry out digital economic activities. It can be done everywhere, anywhere. Okay, so traditional economy needs a proper setup. Okay, typically involve physical locations. Automation and efficiency. So we rely on automation a lot, okay, with the digital tools, which can increase efficiency and reduce the labor costs, okay, using robots. Even these days, in the restaurants, they are okay if they don't have lots of waiters working in the restaurant because they can use the robot to deliver the food to the tables of their customers. Okay. So traditional ones rely a lot on the labor. Global reach, like the global presence idea just now, it allows business to operate and sell to customers worldwide. So you're not only limited to the local customers, but also can be reached by your customers across the world. Data and analytics. So since we do lots of the economic activities on a virtual mode, on a digital platform, so of course it generates vast amount of data. So the sellers or the business can use this data generated that they gain to further understand how their customers' preferences are, how the customer preferences change, what the customers are looking for now. Okay, everything they can get the answer through data analytics. I would like to tell you one interesting story about Milo in Malaysia. Okay, recently a friend of mine came. We met, and she told me one interesting story. While she was having an interview, she was the one who interviewed people, right? There was one engineer guy who wanted to involve in data analytics field. So my friend asked, why did you jump from engineering field to data analytics? And he says, right, before I start telling you more, I would like to tell you that previously I worked with Milo company in a factory as an engineer. There was one time there's one batch of the Milo products, Milo drinks, right? The cocoa powdered milk. There was one batch, the product tastes slightly different. However, even though slightly different, but they receive lots of complaints from the customers. So they say why the taste is different. So they were trying to figure out what's the problem, right? Took them 3 months and they still could not find how does it happen. So they hire one data analyst to come to investigate what exactly happens that caused the product to taste differently. So it took the data analyst less than a month to figure out what actually happened in the factory. There were lots of plants, right? Plant A, B, C, D, for example. In one plant, there were lots of machines, series of machines. For example, plant C, okay, got problem. In plant C, there were lots of machines. And in the machines in plant C, one of them is having a problem. So they begin to check. Why? Because on the batch where the Milo tastes different, they figured out that the recipe was slightly different as well. The measurement also different, and that's why it tastes different. So the measurement of the raw materials come from those plants in the factory. Plants, not plants, the trees. Plants here means the series of machines. So like I said just now, for example, in plant C, so they were investigating along the whole plant C, what happened to the machines in plant C. So they figured there was one machine where the screw was a little bit loose. That screw had allowed the materials to pour even more than the usual ones. For example, usually in per bottle, they will dispense for about 10 grams of the raw materials. But because of the problems in the machine, the screw was a bit loose. The machine accidentally poured more than 10 grams of the raw materials. That's why it made the taste of the Milo different. So this engineer was so amazed with how data analytics could solve that problem, such big problem, to find the tiny cost to the problem. So he decided to leave the old job and join banking industry about being in data analytics in banking industry. Okay, so you can see how these days data analytics is super crucial. Okay. Flexibility and remote. So definitely, as long as you have your phone everywhere. Even an example of the videos I showed you just now. You don't have to be with 38. You don't have to be in their office. You can do their jobs assigned to you at home. Okay. And no time constraint. You don't have to punch in the morning, get out in the evening. You don't need to. Okay, it's so flexible. As long as the job can be done, you can work it out everywhere with internet connections. So flexibility is one of the exclusive what we call privilege in digital economic activities. And then the environment impact. So when these days the businesses will require lots of physical stores, okay, it's actually already eliminate costs on building new stores, for example, or setting up new stores. Okay, it can be done. You can have your shop digitally and just having a warehouse to keep all your stuff before posting it out to the customers. So that's actually save the environment because there'll be less papers printed, there'll be less fuel consumption needed by your workers to come to the physical store. Even the customers, they can just acquire your stuff through online purchase and just wait at home till the purchase arrive. Okay, so it helps the environmental. It helps environment to be healthy again, to be green again. Okay, due to less carbon emission, less and less papers required. Sorry. So that actually helps. Okay, on the last note is on innovation and disruption. So rapid innovation and disruption of established industries through digital economy because they are like borderless. They are like no hesitation, no barriers, okay, implied to you, for example, as a business owner or a seller, to grow your business, okay? How do you see people these days emerge as the young business orders. Sometimes we just simple one single viral video. Okay. Sometimes through posting in your own social media account. Sometimes begin with you reviewing the stuff, and at the end of the day, you produce the stuff that you think you can make it yourself. Okay, so that kind of innovation easily being carried out. It's not impossible because there's nothing that can stop you. Okay, no one has the control of you involving yourself with the internet, involving yourself to expand your social media activities. Okay, that is where the innovation could take place. Okay. I would like to take guess on the chat. What are the top 10 most popular digital economic driver in the world? Before I reveal the answer, let's see what you guys think of. You can answer 2 or 3 or 1. It depends. Anybody wants to take a guess? What are the top 10 most popular economic driver in the world? Come on, let's try. I'll be waiting in the chat. Any companies that you can think of? The one that mentioned in the video just now. Okay. Anyone? Adam Smith. Okay, a figure. Right. How about brands or companies as the digital economic driver? Any brands that you think is so popular? Okay, let's see the answer, right? Sorry. The top 10 most popular digital economic driver are this: Amazon, Alibaba, Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Tencent, PayPal, and Tesla. So these are the top 10 companies that were successful in fostering digital economic activities. The activities are at the forefront of the digital economy, driving economic growth of the world and innovation in the digital age. Okay, so all of you, I'm sure, so familiar with these names, and we've been using it, isn't it? Okay, in our daily lives. Right, I spot one question on the chat. I want to ask Dr. Hazwani, what does digital economy refer to? An economy that focuses on, and then how digital transformation is driving Malaysian economic growth change now? Okay, I would like to answer the first one. Okay, so what does digital economy refer to? An economy that focuses on. I think this can be seen in the second or third point on my slide just now here. Well, it's actually, these are the areas that digital economy focus on as to replace or as to better or as to improve or improvise the traditional economics way. All right. Just now we were talking about the medium of payment, okay, about the presence, physical presence, either having virtual store or physical store okay, how data analytics been used. You know, when people come and go into your store, yeah, you might can guess, or you might can take the sales report for you to further analyze what your customers like. But if you have done it digitally, you can even get more. What I was trying to say is, you can understand more of your customers because you can access them all by data that you can gather online, or you can gather virtually, I mean digitally. For example, the time of purchase, day of purchase, things that purchase according to time. So those are the very tiny details that you need to record every single time if you are conducting, or if you are having physical store. But through online purchase, it's all can be analyzed automatically. It can be extracted through a good data analysis process done. So all I can say in summary is, however, the traditional economic activities being done, be it things that you've seen on the street, how the big businesses even carry out meetings, for example, you know, dealing with clients. Okay. Last time, if you have international potential clients, not confirmed yet, okay, so they will come and visit before they wanted or they proceed to invest into your company, for example. And upon the visit, you will welcome them. You show everything that you have to the clients so that the clients feel, oh, it is worth to invest in. Okay. But these days, perhaps they already know, they already can get information. They can request for video of tour of your factories. They can request video of the machines that you already have. It can be done virtually, and still they can trigger, they can develop interest of your potential investors or perhaps potential business partners to invest in your business by just providing information on a digital platform, via email, via online meetings like this, okay, via online tour, videos, right? Things can still be concluded, okay, can be agreed together without having the potential investors or their potential business partners to come over. Okay, so basically that's what digital economy activities focuses on. Everything that they think that can be replaced digitally can be done digitally. So that's where it focuses on betterment of the traditional economic activities through digital economic ways. Okay, and the secondly is actually by answering the question one, I already give you what we call a clue, the initial ideas of how economic activities in Malaysia transform, okay, through digital economic activities. As simple as mode of payment, as simple as buying groceries. Okay, it is so individual activities. It's for yourself, for your house only. But due to the convenience of having services that can do that to you without you having to step out of your house to obtain the groceries that you need, you can just take your phone, select, and pay, and wait. Okay? As simple as that. That's how most of the economic activities in Malaysia transform. Not working in the office like what I had just now, I'm having now. I don't really have to be in the office to carry out this online lecture. I can be at home, which is quieter, which is more comfortable. So I can deliver the online lecture pretty prepared and very well. So things keep going. It's just that it's being done differently with the aid of digital elements, devices, internet, the settings, and all other stuffs related involved. Okay, so basically, how do you see Indonesia economic activities transform? Last time I've crossed one news where your minister of something to do with economics or trading, he visited toko, kedai-kedai, right? And some of the sellers said that it's a bit hard to do business these days because everyone already shift to TikTok shop. Somewhat, she got point because shopping on TikTok is so much more convenient and so much cheaper. So they rather choose not to go to the stores but to buy from TikTok shop. Okay, same situation happened here as well. So what happened now is those stores has become somewhat showroom. If some of the customers still want to see the products face to face, okay, on physical setting, they can come to the store, or as a warehouse where they keep everything, all the stuffs ready before posting out to the customers who bought online, and also as a place for doing the live shop. I mean the live session, the live streaming session. They'll be showing you what other stuff they have in the stores. They show you to the front of the camera during live sessions. So still, I don't find that the physical stores were totally wasted. It still got some benefits or some other things that you can make use of. Yeah. Is that answering your question? Okay, next question. Jonathan, given the increasing importance of social media and digital marketing, how do you recommend balancing organic and paid strategies to maximize brand visibility and engagement? Right, okay. These are what I noticed in most of the digital marketing sifu or digital marketing experts be teaching in their classes. To increase the visibility of your products is the second, how you can trigger the interest of your consumer in seconds. Video. Why video? Because video, you can make it shorter. You can add sounds that might trigger your potential customers' attention, perhaps with some good songs, with some sound effects, even with your own voice. But videos is one of the key suggested and recommended by the digital marketing experts on how you can help to make your products visibility higher. So in terms of Google search, yeah, paid search and organic search, right? The keywords. Okay, sometimes the tagline, okay, for example, in Malaysia, if you know Alif Shukri, he was collaborated with Lucinta Lucita, they had collaboration doing a music video, Bobo di Bada. So what can I say? Alif Shukri is a business owner, okay? He sells cosmetic products, healthcare available. He likes to say terlajak laris. It's like it's always sold out. So whenever you were trying to figure out what are the things that you wanted to see just now, you wanted to find, but you couldn't remember the name, the exact name of the product, you just type the terlajak laris. So lots of videos and images emerge. You might see the things that you were looking for in one of the pictures appeared. So keywords plays a vital role to make the product visibility high. Okay. The more keywords use effectively get your customers to reach your products, it will increase the chances for the organic search of your products to be high as well. Otherwise, people opt for paid search to make your product search visible quickly. It's actually really challenging to deal with organic search. But one of the way that I mentioned just now is through videos and through the right keywords for your products. Okay. Okay, Kayla. Wow, may I ask one again? Okay, sure. What is it? In relation to the development of the digital economy, how do you see the integration of financial theories such as blockchain and cryptocurrency can strengthen economic stability? Are there certain strategies or regulations that you think are important to implement in order to optimize the positive contribution of financial technology to sustainable economic growth, right? When you are talking about cryptocurrency and blockchain, we all know that cryptocurrency, even though it's like the end thing, it's the trend of digital currency investment these days, trading, okay? But you have to we have to understand the nature of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, unlike the currency, the exact currencies that we're using these days, cryptocurrency, the nature itself is unstable. It can go really high, but within short time, it can drop really low. The investors, people in the financial institutions, in financial field, would recommend cryptocurrency as a major form of investment to boost one's national economic. Because the nature of the cryptocurrency itself as not stable currency, we are not suggested to depend on cryptocurrency as one of the main contributor to the economic growth of the national economic growth. However, there are other economic drivers or economic activities, trading across industries, okay? Oil and gas, forestry, automotive industries, education, business, entertainment, constructions, buildings. natural resources, and many more industries where it can be digitalized these days. That's where the economic drivers should be focusing on in order to grow the national economics, not solely on cryptocurrency, not solely on any other unstable digital investment form. Okay, even though there's a technology that can ensure the safety of our digital economy activities, which is blockchain, but it will be more beneficial to be used in current economics activities, national current economic activities such as banking. Okay, rather on the another form of financial activities such as cryptocurrency trading, rather focus on that digital banking. Because it's not only help to secure and digitalize the activity itself, but also it will boost the image of the country through the stability in the growth of the economy. When they are done securely, it increases the interest, it increases the opportunities to attract more investors from different countries to collaborate, to join your country's economic activities so that it can even grow bigger. For example, going global. So that's how that's what a national or a country's economic strategy should look at in order to grow, in order to be enhanced in terms of digital economic activities. Of course, there's a regulations, strategies that can that is one of the strategy. In terms of regulations, I believe policies, there are a few policies in various countries, especially in terms of investment, digital investment these days, being regulated, being developed. Okay, new policies be developed because somewhat they need to protect the current economic activities and they need to preserve so that anything happen to this new economic driver or digital investment that be brought into the country may not affect significantly to the other current economic drivers. Okay, let me tell you something. For example, Bitcoin token, any other sort of cryptocurrency, there were a lot of them. If you open, for example, Binance, we call it Binance. In Binance, not all countries really recognize what Binance do in terms of a cryptocurrency or digital trading, digital investment, because of its track record of sometimes being stable, sometimes unstable, that could give a risky situation for the country. So all of countries, they now have their own regulations and policies pertaining recognizing which digital investment platforms that manage to be recognized or not be recognized. So we as the citizens, the users, the consumers, need to follow what your country has said, what your country has allowed you to get involved with, and what your country has not allowed you to get involved with. You just follow because they already studied which will give you a riskier impact or which will give you less risky impacts. So that's why the regulations are made and take place. Okay. When we have your material for today, Miss, it's very interesting for us. Yeah. Is this being recorded? Because if it does, is it recorded, Miss Novita? Yeah. Okay. I believe you can just revisit the video because everything is in here. I already opened them out for you. So you might just pause the video to get the notes and play the video for the next notes. That's what I did to some of your online lecture videos as well from your lecturers from STEKOM University. Because some of the lectures that I attended are pretty interesting as well. So that's how I figured to take the notes that can be beneficial to me and my students as well. Okay, Miss Novita, I guess that's all from me today. I'm not sure if there's any more question. Okay, no more question. So, yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for Dr. Nur Hazwani. I think it's very clear answer. And before I close this event, for all participants, please open your camera. I will take a picture on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Thank you for your keen cooperation. Finally, we come to the end of visiting lecture today. We would like to say to Dr. Nur for the wonderful information. And thank you for sharing your knowledge. We hope this information will be beneficial for all participants.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much,
Thank you very
Dr.
much.
Nur.